Home Life and Style is brought to you by The Cabinetry, your one-stop source for complete kitchen and bath remodeling. Snow & Jones, a fixture in New England homes since 1952. South Peak, your ultimate four-season resort on Loon Mountain. And Classic Tile & Stone, your tile and stone destination.
Hi, I'm Parker Kelly. Welcome to Home Life and Style. I am passionate about design, food, and travel. I love discovering new places, meeting new people, and sharing who they are, how they live, and what they love. In each episode, I'll introduce you to a new destination through the eyes of the people who call it home. Join me as we celebrate these towns, these people, these homes in style. Today I'm headed to Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I'm going to show you a majestic 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 3,200 square foot, one-of-a-kind home located in an incredibly breathtaking setting in West Falmouth, surrounded by saltwater marshes and confidently standing above the dunes, overlooking the sparkling water. I'm so excited to be heading to the Cape to share this home with you. As many of you know, I was raised on Cape Cod. I grew up in Falmouth, and every time I cross the bridge, I get a warm and happy feeling of coming home. Over the years, I've been able to feature this popular resort town on some of my other shows, including my TV series, New England Boating. Well, if you're a boater, and I know you are, you probably recognize this icon, Nobska Light, or Nobska Point Light. It sits on the division between Buzzards Bay and Vineyard Sound and overlooks beautiful Martha's Vineyard. This is part of the road race, Falmouth Road Race course, and it can be seen for 17 miles out to sea there. It was originally built in 1828, and then this current structure was built in 1876. Catherine Lee Bates was born here in Falmouth and died here in Falmouth. Her home is still preserved by the Historical Society. She wrote America the Beautiful, our country's second national anthem, I would say. This is one of the things to appreciate about Falmouth. This is the Shining Sea Bikeway, named after, of course, Catherine Lee Bates and her America the Beautiful, beautiful song. And this is 10.7 miles long, and it stretches from Falmouth to Woods Hole and then beyond to North Falmouth. It's a beautiful place to bike. It's just a beautiful, beautiful part of Falmouth. Here we are on Main Street in Falmouth. This is the perfect place to stroll. It's only a half a mile from the harbor where you keep your boat. Now, this street has a historic trolley that goes by. It has a street fair in the summer that has arts and crafts. It has summer concerts, jazz fests, and there's tons of shops. This is Main Street in Falmouth, historic, tree-lined, quick walk from the boat, easy, easy. Let's go check out a few shops. Hi, I love your bright colored shop. Everything's so bright and beautiful. Oh, look at all the bright colors. This just feels like summer here on Main Street in Falmouth. I see you carry Jude.
Yes, we do.
Awesome. So I just found a bunch of new friends here, and they are outside the store in the pink and looking at the Jude Connolly dresses. She's never worn one before.
I was in Wellesley shopping the sale at Lilly and was absolutely magnetized to the colors at Jude. It was wonderful.
Friends who are shopping on Falmouth Main Street, finding a Jude, finding a Lily. Thanks so much, guys.
Okay.
Bye. One of the beautiful things about Falmouth is that it's steeped in history. I'm here with my friend Tom Mountford, and we're outside of the Historical Society in Falmouth, the museum, and this is Tom's car. How old is this car?
It's 83 years old.
83 years old. So beautiful day for a ride back in history. Let's go.
To watch the New England Boating TV show featuring Falmouth, you can watch it on our website, newenglandboating.com, where my team and I continue to add more and more coastal New England content. Growing up in the town of Falmouth was a privilege, and whenever I'm back, the memories surround me like wildflowers. They are everywhere. The village on the side of the town that faces toward Vineyard Sound and Nantucket Sound.
This saltwater haven between the mainland and Martha's Vineyard is where I spent my summers on the water, boating, sailing, and water skiing. Today on Home Life and Style, I'm headed to the other side of Falmouth, West Falmouth, the village that faces west towards Buzzards Bay and the stunning views of Cleveland Ledge Light, the Elizabeth Islands, and the south coast of Massachusetts, where I live today. In the West Falmouth village, there's a post office, a few restaurants, a salon, and a really nice old country market established in 1902. The locally owned market is open year-round and has a deli, groceries, wine. The West Falmouth market is an important part of the West Falmouth community. My father summered with his family here on Old Dock Road as a very young boy. His memories were so important to him that when he had the chance to move our family to Falmouth and build his adult life here and business here, he grabbed it. His email address was even named Old Dock. When I was a kid, my family would often drive across town to Chappaquiddick Beach, the public beach in West Falmouth, known fondly by locals as Chappie. Many summer nights after dinner, we'd head to Chappie for a swim. Even though Falmouth has more than 68 miles of coastline and 10 public beaches to choose from, my dad was convinced that there was nowhere better to bob and swim in the big waves on a windy evening than Chappie. When we come back, I'll introduce you to Jill Neubauer, the principal architect and owner of Jill Neubauer Architects, and I'll show you the incredibly designed home built on 9+ acres off of Little Neck Bars Road, right on the beach, and we'll get the grand tour.
Hi, I'm Marlene Ketchen, a third-generation owner of the Cabinetry here in Queen Anne's Corner, Norwell. Our design-build formula guides homeowners through the kitchen and bath renovation process from design through installation. If you are considering a home renovation, I invite you to visit our website and book a complimentary appointment with a designer in our showroom. We look forward to meeting you.
At Longfellow, we have a constant need for quality materials and supplies. Knowing Mid-Cape can commit their best to us means we can commit our best to our customers every time.
Need a fresh, new look for your kitchen or bath? Snow & Jones can help you get there.
We've been located on the South Shore in Cape Cod since 1952 as a family business, so it's given us a long time to establish roots and a good reputation. We really try to train our people on style and design as well as the technical aspect, because missing one or the other can really throw everything off. So they have great insight. We really can take all those pieces together and create that full project.
Start your Snow & Jones project today.
This is gorgeous, unbelievable gorgeous. Jill!
Hello, Parker. Welcome. What a gorgeous day we have. Nice to see you.
What gorgeous work have you done?
Oh, well, thank you.
Just the setting is part of everything you do, right?
It's a remarkable setting. It's always special, but this is quite something.
Take me in.
Thank
Take me
you.
in.
Thank you.
I'm so happy to meet you. I'm just really super happy to meet you.
Well, it's a lot of fun to show this house.
So this is like not your typical mudroom, because this is actually designed for if there's a hurricane or something like big, right?
Yes, that's right. So this lower level is considered all beach level. It's all part of the floodplain. It's actually in the velocity zone, which means this is in the wave action territory. And so the house is built to withstand waves, and these panels all break away if waves come through here, so that the ocean can move right through, and then it can go back and the walls could be restored.
Well, you know how I feel about architects. I'm already thinking you're all poets, you're all lovely, you're all just like deeper than people think, and like the way that you do it is all stories. Like this is all about a story. I can't even for a second imagine what it's like to like design a home on this setting. What the heck, Jill?
What the heck is right?
What the heck?
And every time we came here from the first day, through all the drawings, the construction, every time it was like, oh my God, it's incredible.
This is a once in a lifetime spot.
I think it is. We work on a lot of beautiful sites, and this is exceptional. Yeah.
So I can only imagine what this is in like the off season.
It changes all throughout the day, all throughout the seasons, and the view 360 degrees. It changes depending upon the grasses, the vegetation, the water. It's always changing. It's a remarkable, remarkable site.
I'm like just in awe of you that you can actually like think about what's inside when you're so distracted by this outside. Incredible, incredible view.
Well, yeah, thank you. It is the work of an architect. It's what all architects do, of thinking about, part of it is so practical. You get to drive up and you get to get out of your car schlepping all your stuff and your groceries and that thing.
Yeah.
And then you want to get to the kitchen, and then you want to hang out in the kitchen, and then at some point you're going to go to bed. So part of that is just so practical. And then the other part, hopefully, is what you mentioned earlier, is where's the poetry, where's the beauty, where is something that is a story that is going to endure.
What's the material here?
Yeah, so this is concrete, and we really worked with the colors of the landscape, the sand, the grasses, the flowers,
Yeah.
and everything came from the site, and that inspired all the textures and colors.
It's so neutral in that way that it just like works organically right into the view.
Right.
And so it's not like, oh hey, I'm like counter. It's just like I'm part of this, like all
Yeah.
you're trying to do is just like make everything part
Right.
of.
Yeah.
Is that your
That's
number
right.
one
And
thing?
if my eye lands on something that we've been working on, I know that it needs attention, it needs to be quieted down. Because this house is the secondary story here. The landscape is the first. And so everything just wants to be deferential and symbiotic with the landscape and with the colors. So when we stained the oak, it meant to be like water had been run over the oak, and then we just captured that for a moment.
The fact that you're taking the concrete and you're taking like the wood, you're making the driftwood, and you're making the things feel like it's not just like, oh, I plunked in a kitchen. It's like,
Right.
no, the kitchen actually is part of it, and then it's part of it, and then this is part of it. Like, I love that. It's like, it's gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
How often do you get to actually spend time in the buildings that you create and the homes that you
Yeah.
create? Like, do you get to spend a lot of time like kind of going back and saying like, this is what I designed, and this I knew it was going to be amazing. But how often do you actually get to go back and just like spend time in that space?
Well, that is such an important thing to do. I've been meaning to write in my contracts that I get to come back and spend a weekend in the house with nobody there to see what is it like to wake up in that bedroom? What is it like to sit in the living room? You know, we're fortunate to come back to visit our clients and spend time in the homes, but it's always special. It's been a number of years since this house has been completed, and to come back is like, oh, it's just like coming home. It's a really special thing.
So as you're designing it, you're thinking, okay, the sun's coming in here, kids are going to be playing here, you're going to have breakfast here, they're going to watch the sunset here,
Gonna
might
watch
a
the
TV
game,
show over
have a
here.
beer going, sun setting. Yeah.
You're not just thinking about like structural, although obviously structurally it's gorgeous, but you're looking at the whole picture of everyone living in that space. It's
yeah.
amazing. Okay, this is one of your porches, and I read, tell me if I'm wrong, but I read that you'll design the front porch, the back porch, the screen porch, the kids' bed porch, the outdoor shower, before you'll even do any part of the house. You're thinking about all of these areas that are just like very, very, like, am I right about this?
Well, we do like to say to clients, we will design you a screen porch and an outdoor shower and a mudroom and a pantry.
And
if
then
you
your
want the
house.
rest of the house to go with it, we can do that too. This is usually the most favorite room in any house,
Yeah.
is the screen porch. And sometimes people say, no, we don't need a screen porch. And sometimes it's not about the bugs, like here, there's so much breeze. But it's the place where everybody wants to be. And at the end of the day, when you're done with dinner, you migrate to the sofa. You might even sleep out here. It becomes a flop space for grandchildren. I think our screen porches, all screen porches, are the most loved places on homes.
Hi, I'm Kristen Hennigan.
And I'm Julie Ryan. We're the sister team owners of Classic Tile and Stone.
We've been serving the South Shore and beyond for more than 20 years.
And we are grateful to have been voted Best of Boston Home and Best of the South Shore multiple times.
Visit us here in our Hingham showroom and let us help you style your next project.
Whether you're a builder, designer, or homeowner, we love what we do and we'd love to help you.
And no, we're not twins.
I'm gonna lead you up
Okay, good.
to the next floor because wow, have we had a time on the first floor. Wow. So tell me what's going on up here and the material you used here and why you use this material. Like, this is lovely. Very
Well,
modern,
Very modern, yeah.
but not like, oh, look at the view up here too. Goodness gracious.
This is a special place because one comes up and gets the entire view of the back landscape. You get West Falmouth Harbor and the marsh and this remarkable site. And here you can see a great deal of the 7 acres that it stretches all along the beach, but it's this whole back landscape that's remarkable. As the fall comes on, the subtlety and the richness of these colors starts to come up and it changes. It's beautiful all year round.
Okay, no way. No way. Does everyone in their life want to have, like, I feel like I'm on the TV show Suits and I've got my office and I'm on like the very top floor and I'm just like, this, like, what a commanding, like, this is crazy.
This is the primary bedroom. So when the sun rises down this beach, and yeah, I've got goosebumps, and I've been in here a few times before.
Have you? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is like so sweet. Look at this.
So beautiful.
You can't actually ask for anything better than this, honestly, Jill. And the way that you created the whole space so that it maximizes all this, that's your brilliance. That's where it comes in.
Well, it's, you know, it's a simple thing. It's
not a
a
simple
modest
thing.
room. You know, it's not a huge room, and you wouldn't want it to be. It feels comfortable and held because it's all that out there.
But it's
so.
not a simple thing. Yeah, girl, go. No, we're not doing this. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Come on out, Parker.
Incredible. Really incredible.
I like looking down this facade and just how simple it is.
Oh, right here on the
Just
side?
as a backdrop, just even the colors of this with the roof
Yeah.
of the Bowermans. Again, it's just meant to blend in with the landscape for color. The landscape makes us look good.
No, you make you look good because of what you've done in conjunction with the landscape that is. This is really, really, really pretty. Oh.
Yes.
And just like one pop of color and just one piece of art, just
Aren't
like,
these fun?
it's so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great, great.
Just really nice color and just like, oh, and the view. Wouldn't I just love to just be here for just a day of my life?
You look great there, Parker.
Oh,
this is
goodness.
a lovely spot.
Isn't this amazing?
It's a loved beach. It's, I think, one of our favorite beaches in town, most special.
Well, as I told you, every time when it was windy, my dad would say, let's come and like go for a swim here, because the waves are so awesome here when you just swim in them.
I love the story of you being young and him protecting you and being with you in the water.
Yeah,
That is very sweet.
I would say so too. Look at this. So this is the other son's room.
Yes, completely
Oh.
different.
So different,
Yeah,
but just as lovely. I just think, oh, this is so
right. It's so peaceful. In the back, West Falmouth Harbor.
Yeah, this is just lovely. And isn't West Falmouth Harbor like so pretty?
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
After we finished the grand tour, Jill and I headed outside to walk the spectacular stretch of beach. Chappie Beach is actually on a peninsula that juts out between the bay and West Falmouth Harbor. My whole life I heard stories about how my Nana would swim all the way across the harbor out to the breakwater. This walk with Jill reminded me of so many days gone by. I used to go to Bowerman's Beach Club with my Nana when I was little. We would swim and she would always tell me that she lost something important, like her dentures or her bracelet, beneath the surface, so that I would dive down and search for them over and over. There was never anything lost, but her tricks helped me to become a very good swimmer. Many people enjoy this beach. It's so peaceful and the air is delicious all year round. I can hardly believe the views and the prime beach accessibility that this house has. Never mind the salt marsh and tidal creeks with the abundant wildlife like periwinkles, hermit crabs, and of course birds. Just an incredible spot. After our lovely beach walk, Jill and I headed to the Glass Onion restaurant, located at Queens Byway on North Main Street in Falmouth. Queens Byway has been a collection of restaurants and small shops since 1926. The Glass Onion has been located here for 15 years or so. I've cooked with the chef John Tabor on another show before, and his dishes are great. As a tourist destination with a sizable year-round population, you can imagine that Falmouth has many restaurants. The Glass Onion is one of my favorites. It's got a 1920s vibe and offers refined new American cooking and global wines. Josh and Tally Christian are the owners. They met in the restaurant industry and they still love it. The couple is very warm and generous. Josh, who works the front of the house, meets and greets the guests. The restaurant wasn't open yet for dinner, but Josh welcomed us in anyway, and Chef John was sweet enough to make Jill and me a beautiful dinner. Since the dinner service was going to start soon, and the restaurant was going to get busy, and because it was such a gorgeous night, Jill and I decided to ask Josh to pack up our meals so we could enjoy them back at the house with an amazing West Falmouth sunset.
Oh, goodness. Nice to see you.
Welcome back.
Oh, nice to see you. Your place looks beautiful tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
Thank you. Great to see you.
Nice to
He's always had like amazing food for us, and he's really always been great. How are you doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great.
You look good. I'm so happy.
Thank you.
Here's to a beautiful beaches.
Here's to beautiful beaches and beautiful architecture and like gorgeous amount of talent going into what you've done.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you so much for
you're
this day.
very, very modest, and it's 100% privilege for me to actually spend time with someone who's like so brilliantly different from the way that I am. I just adore you. No.
Thank you, Parker.
No, I think you're awesome.
It's been a lovely day. Thank
It
you
has.
so much.
We've got more to come. We're gonna have some dinner. Oh, Josh, what do we have?
That's beautiful.
Oh, that looks
The
lovely.
duck breast and Wester Ross salmon, and of course our lobster strudel.
Oh my goodness. Oh, it's beautiful, Josh.
And I think we have a few more things to wrap up to go. So
Oh, you're lovely. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. This is gorgeous.
Here's the chefs. Here's the glass onion.
Here's the glass onion.
West Falmouth. An incredible spot, an incredible home, a talented architect. That's Home Life and Style. Until next week, I'm Parker Kelly. Cheers.